Hey, sorry for the wait. I was reason maybe it's because I'm streaming, but my computer is running so hot. So yeah, so I guess let's just get started. See what happens. Okay, so I think the problem I had yesterday was because I'm using an old framework and it doesn't seem to work properly. So I'm just gonna have to just build one out from scratch, see where do we go from there. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna update Vim, and since I'm doing this with Spring Boot, and maybe that'll work. That is that what it look like? My hair looks, yeah, it's flipped. Okay, anyway, um, should I install Docker? It's nice, but what I really want is Spring Boot. So because I really some more Spring Boot applications. Spring. Let's see. There's no one in chat. That's fine. I can. Or actually, there's two viewers. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, let's see. Spring Boot helper. Assist in Spring Boot applications. Add support for Start Initializer. Yeah, this is what I want. Let's go with that. Start IDE. All right. Restart now. As you notice, I put a little buy me a coffee little widget there, so uh, that could help me support my streams, so I could do more live coding streams. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, it's taking a while to restart. Anyways, any viewers out there, if you're if you're available, feel free to chat with me on chat. We'll get something going. Spring Boot. What is? I don't need that. I don't need a license. Okay, I don't. Okay, if this IntelliJ stuff, I like the new UI. It it feels nice. It's nice to look at. But if I'm gonna start getting these licenses stuff, it's gonna cause a problem, and I might just switch over to something else. Um, the Java community says to the popular ones other than IntelliJ is Eclipse, so I might switch over to Eclipse. What? Come on, man! I just wasted 30 minutes. Just to update all this, just to update the whole IntelliJ idea, UI, and it does look nice. It's cleaner looking. Okay, can I just run with this? Let's see, plugins, or can I just run the projects? New project. Okay, so definitely not in there. All right, I guess we'll have to use the Spring initializer from the web, and then just run from there. Oh, music stopped. Can I? Just relax, buddy. Okay, we'll see. Browsing transition. Alright, so let's get something. 3.15, is that too much? Is it too far? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so Gradle, probably Groovy, let's go with that one. Language Java. Com.example, I guess. What is a good one? I just want a basic web app, okay, and this will run on JMX, so it should effectively just run on a web service. Maybe that's what I need. Let's try this Spring Web. Actually, let's try without. Let's see what happens. Right, generating app.zip, app.zip. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Okay, let's see what. Let's switch over to IDE. See what. Oh, that's paid for. It's paid for. Okay, never mind. I'll just uninstall you. Uninstall. Yes. I need something that's free, please. Okay, switching over to my IDE. It's slow again. Okay, 1 second. Ooh, this one is nice, 22 minutes. Okay, so what can we do? This looks nice. This could be it. Alright, so project. Okay, and new project. Spring Assistant. So just that to use it. Okay, never mind. Alright, you know what? Not now. Okay, so I am going to open a new project, and I am going to. Should I just make an empty project? So how does this work? How do you load this thing? Spring initializer. blah blah blah. Okay, now if I add that dependency of actuator, right, and then generate. Okay, creates a zip file. So we go to D drive, sides, new folder, key, tool, manager. I have so many of these now. Save it in there. Okay. Download is in progress. Open that folder up. Unzip. Zip. My laptop is running really hot. Curse you, IntelliJ. Okay, so pzip extract here. Right, okay, so that's done, diddly done. So what's inside the app folder? Yeah, it's got all that. So I'll do that. I will instead open, right? I'll open this project, go to my side, and then key tool manager app. Yeah. Key tool manager, right? And app. What do you guys see? Oh, you guys don't see it? Okay. All right, that looks good. Come on. Index faster. Data this is gonna pull every time you run this damn thing. I shared this on the Java community while I was waiting for the Gradle to finish building. Is it normal for the Gradle to build so fast as a Java streamer? Well, new Java streamer. And it's running so slow and it's running really hot on my machine. And someone thinks it's a pun. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Scratch file there. I make a bean here. How to make a Java bean in a Spring Boot. So while it's Gradle is building, I am yeah, I'm gonna Google around how to actually start being in the Spring Boot. I think that's what I'm supposed to look for. Spring Boot starter. Where is my pom.xml? Does it have a pom.xml? I don't know. Huh. There is no pom.xml. Then where is it storing its generated thing? Second level? Nope. It's the second level. Feels like right. That's where it is. Okay. Alright. So that's where those are. So it's not in the pom.xml. I don't know if I should include Spring Boot Starter web dependency. There's Spring Boot Starter, especially the actual one. It'll take extra time now because I have to redo the damn thing. New project. I'm gonna use JMX this time. JMX version 2. Yep, sure. 17 on it. And next. Right, so full stack Java application. I was hoping to actually keep this small. I don't think it's gonna be that likely. So key tool manager. Brah. Okay. Key tool manager. JMX. Right. Okay. So if my mouse can click it, come on. Okay. Doesn't make this piece good. Okay, so while that's running, I might as well just close this, or try to close this window. Yeah, there should be another window that says this window or something. Change it to 1,000 miles. What is that? Yes, I guess. what is my IntelliJ idea doing? It's not moving. Wait. Is it because command is leaving at the same time? Yeah, so I'm still trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what when I should schedule my coding streams. 4:30 is fine, but I only have this much time left. Like right now, it's 5:16 p.m. I should probably go in the next 15, 20 minutes because family, right? In before Vin Diesel comes into to the chat. Nothing's more nothing's more important than family, right? Right. Yay, okay, so it's now building into JMX, downloading Gradle 8. Okay, so I guess that coincides with my JDK 17. That should be good enough, and if I recall correctly, with this version, I can create a bean and have it create that managed resource. We'll just have to wait and see. So so if for a little bit more context for anyone else who's maybe watching this live stream or revisiting my live stream, what I want to do with this key tool is that the key tool on Java is only available via CLI. So if you want to use this key tool thing, it's only available as a CLI tool. So you have to type inside the command inside the terminal key tool dash dash key store, whatever the name of the key store you're looking for. And if you're looking, if you look at the list of inside keys inside it, you do dash dash list. And if you want the verbose list of it, you do dash v. And if it's password protected, then you have to put in the password. Maybe you supply it as a dash dash store pass. So that kind of thing. That's something that we could take a look at building it properly, nice and proper. It's a lot to work on, but it's not supposed to be a lot to work on because we have a key store manager Java file. It's a standalone Java file, but it doesn't have a GUI. And I want to make one as a GUI, especially for myself and for the end user being one of our customers. And the customer would have doesn't want to go through the whole CLI process. Even I have some struggle with it sometimes, maybe because it's just bad coding. But there are some dependencies that it requires. For example, it needs these folders, it needs these files, it needs this key store, and that kind of thing. And another thing is that even though we have the script and it does work, the big major problem that I have with it is that I have to keep pulling in the new latest file from the server or from a repository, putting it into your local machine, then generate your key stores, and then putting it back. The pulling in and putting it back is task king. It's very tedious. So I'm trying to do the whole thing on that server, so it's all always there, including all the backups. It's on that server. Don't have to worry about it, and it's just working, just there. Yeah, I wonder how to actually put a jar file directly on this thing. Yeah, I mean, we have a jar file, just not sure how to load it to this JMX framework. For those who don't know what a JMX framework is, I could switch that over to here. Hold on. Oh, the music stopped. Meditation sounds, maybe. Okay. So jmx.io, that's the name, that's the URL, that's the website. So this is that rapid application development framework. So you can build everything with Java. So it already does a lot of the boilerplate, the authentication, the configuration, all that stuff. The thing is, I'm not very familiar with JMix, let alone Spring Boot, because that's what it's built on top of. It's still downloading all that stuff. Yeah, so enable digital transformation, improve business resilience, simplify staffing, etc., etc. However, there is a few problems with this thing. We're not using JMix, we're using the older version of Cuba. Could be, maybe we should switch over to JMix, I don't know. But we're only doing this upgrade because only when we need it. I don't know. So I'm trying to catch up with the rest of the team. Yeah, solution, etc., etc. So it's all on JMX IO. And in a developer, we have the getting started guide. Yep. So key concepts in a short video. So JMix, I already got that. Run it. Create a new project. And then there's the tutorial. Yep. So tutorial. So by the time whenever this is done, my IntelliJ is done with this whole downloading and installing of all of its major dependencies. Django is faster than this, I don't know. Then we should be able to actually build a sample application, but I don't want to. I don't want to build this whole sample application. Like, what is this? What's it doing? Department employee onboarding application for employees. So you want to onboard a new user, onboard a new employee into the company. This is what you got to do. You can have the whole list of users and all that stuff with the application. You can look at their statuses and all that stuff. But I'm going to skip this because that's not what I want. What I want to do is actually build a bean for key tool management. So key store stuff. I'm shooting myself in the foot for the second time for this thing. It's taking forever to download. I don't know. So tired. Is it done yet? It's almost done. Ah, yes. Okay, so let's see. Using the studio, just localization, that would be nice. I could try to translate some of the things into Malay. Managing files. Using file storage. That would be nice. File ref. Yeah, because we're dealing with files. Get file, set file. So you get your getters and setters. You set file as a private attribute, right? When you're in the application studio, generates a database migration script for creating corresponding column of the URI format. Hey, what does that mean? Generates. Oh shoot! It puts it into a database. I don't want it in a database. But should it be stored in a database? So the key store file managed by key tool will be in a file. Let's say keys.p12, right? Application keys. So application keys.p12. It's a file. should that be stored in a database? That's an interesting thought. Should it be stored in a database? We don't know. I mean, so the way its implementation here is an abstraction enabling different implementation of how and where the files are stored and providing a unified interface for accessing files and referring to them from the data model entities. JMX comes with two file storage implementations in AWS. We're not doing AWS because we're doing it locally because it's one small file. And plus you don't share private keys to anywhere else. Why? Okay, we'll take a look at that later. Do I want this? Okay, anyway, the thing is done. Fine, it's almost done now. So it's done downloading. Now doing the whole scanning files and index thing. I am so tired. We will see. We will see. We will see. Let's transition. So back to this. I want the beans. I want the beans, please. Where's the beans? No. It's not there. Cradle, wrapper. No, so everything's in source. Right? New. Just package. And the last time that I did this before in the older UI, there's a bean. You can create a new bean. But it's not here. There's a Java class and all that stuff, but Ayoi, what is this? How to create a new bean? Okay. Main menu, file, new. What the Dutch? Bean. Can you make a new bean from here? I want a bean. Make a new bean. Ayoi. How the heck do you make a new bean? Alright, so let's see. How to make a new Java bean in JMX, I guess. Bean validation. I guess this is what I need. Not sure if the microphone can pick that up, but someone's vacuuming the hall. Okay, so according to web browsing, this is bean validation, but I'm not sure if this is what I'm looking for. So one of the things is like a managed resource, right? There's no results. How would you have a managed bean in here? Unless they took it out. Unless JMX took that out. Yeah. Do I want to make an entity? I don't want to make an entity. Yeah, I don't want to make an entity. I just want a very simple service that I can just plug my key store, key tool code and there's this thing, JPA, DTO. I don't know how to use any of these things, but I don't want to use any of it. Yeah, I'm not going to use entity. So would it just be a regular view? Main view. User list, user detail, then we have to log in. Actually, no, before even I tried any of this, I should have this running. Okay, so build successful. Oh, thank goodness. Right? Now, how would I? No, I don't want that. What kind of file? Hey, how would I run this? Okay, how do I run this JMX? It's supposed to run. There it is, run. To run your code, click the run button and enter gutter. But is it running? Okay, let's. I don't want to. Ah, there we go. So run. Let's see what happens. Yeah, this one has that route with all the users and all that stuff, but I don't want that. No, thank you. I don't want you. So none of that. I just want. So not a view. How do you create? Okay, so these are all the libraries it's using. Oh god, Vaadin. Yeah, for the front end, it's using Vaadin. Cradle, front end. Cool, I guess. That's it. Everything is rendered to the outlet ID. Okay. There's no JSON. Don't need for Cradle. Don't need to look at front end. So everything's in here. Resources. That's the application properties. Right. Username, password is admin. What else? How do I get this to? Share JMX inside the docs. JMX. Oh. So it does exist. So if we go back to the docs, if I read this correctly, you can upload a file, right? The section that explains how upload files from users, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but that's uploading the files, right? But if I scroll down a little bit more, maybe search for MBean, right there. So the temporary storage tends to accumulate files that were not deleted for various reasons, so it provides a JMX interface for removing such old unused files. The MBean has a clear temp directory method that removes. Okay, so it's there. So it's all part of here inside of managing files. So I suppose I should probably just use this. Yeah, this would mean that I have to edit something in the database so that we can have a way to store files in the database, and then the application knows which file to use. I guess. Let's give this a shot. So in addition, we will describe how images can be displayed in JMX views. Okay, so instead of image, I'm going to use keys. Right, so UI views basically. So it's not a bean. I just have to make a new view. So new, I need to string UI GUI form. Interesting. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Firstly, create an attribute of the byte array, right? Because the photo will be in a base64, probably. Byte array. It's bytes. It's in bytes. When you run the application studio, it generates a database migration script for creating corresponding column, blah 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 blah. For example, for PostgreSQL, it's byte A, yeah, for uploading the file from a user interface. File upload field component bound to the entity attribute if the file is an image, right? That's if you want to do the file upload. I'll just play along. I'll just upload a key store file and see what happens. If you want to be able to download the file, add a button. Yep. Add that button and it will download format and it will be in a .jpeg. But I'm not doing it as .jpeg, I'm doing it as P12. Okay, so that's one, but it's in the JMX UI view. I don't know. Should I just do a Java class? Oh, I'm so lost. Like, there's so many options when I look at the IDE. Take a look. So if I go to this key tool JMX and there's entity, which I'm not gonna do. And then there's security, also I'm not gonna do, but it's all in here inside the view. Oh look, it's almost done running, and it's almost an hour for me to get this one running, just to restart a new project. But anyway, user list view. So if we take a look at the list view, it just shows this, and if we take a look at the detail view, it just shows this. Username, password, blah blah blah. Then the main view. These are, from the looks of these are like classes, if I'm not mistaken. Of course they're classes. So import, let's take a look at all the imports. We have the auto wired routes and password encoders. Don't know what it looks like if I create a new view controller, user detail. So if I were to create another one, but this is all for users though. I am a little confused. Okay, so if I look at key store JMX application, here's the bean. It's right on the application. What in the world is this? Spring Boot application, PWA, push. They just add the bean directly on the properties and data source. Hiya. Well, I don't know whether to put this as a bean again. I mean, there is another option here. I could make this as a bean, or I create another one called an entity. So imagine this: I'm creating keys for different entities, for different users. So every time when a user wants to create something new, a new service, a new integration, I create a different key. Every time when this user leaves, I would lose that key basically. So in such a way that no user would have access to these specific keys. It's an integration thing. probably won't be able to understand it, but that's fine. But then here it's at. That's one bean. That's another bean. So if, let's say if I create another bean in here. Bean. Oh, undo. Oh, okay, it doesn't seem to detect that. It just removes. The thing is loading really slow. Dang it! It's all. I'm not gonna change anything in here. Let's just see if this one actually runs properly, and then the next time we continue, I can run from here, right? Probably. Is this like? Anyway, continue documentation. One minute. All right, yeah, that's my alarm, and gotta head back home soon. I just gotta get this thing to finish building. I just want to see this run. Is it running? Come on, 10 minutes. Because it's doing the whole Node.js kind of, that's why. Anyway, let's read and understand the whole thing. At least we have a proper plan of what to do on the next session. Whenever that next session is, I don't know when. Could be tomorrow, could be next week, could be this weekend, I don't know. We'll see. Definitely not tomorrow. So, yep, that's that one. Using file storage. Yeah, local. Come on. Scroll down, please. Okay. So file ref. JMX entity. It's an entity, right? So if I make a new entity, give it a try. Key store, I guess. Key store. Okay. I mean, it's nice, it's there, but I just don't know how to use this yet. You know what? Let's do a simple CRUD. Project setup. I guess I can properly use this thing properly, right? So I did the whole thing. Okay, I got that. I got the sources, onboarding, security, deployment. Yep. Oh, so if I switch to JMX, then I can see it. Um, but do I need to sign? Can I sign? Can I use this thing without, you know, without paying for it? Well, let's take a look. Let's see what happens. Still doing it. Yes. I'm just trying to register and allow, and we'll see if I can add to existing account. Okay. Recent email. Okay, so let me just switch the thing to IDE, and I can then go to my email and verify. All right, so okay, I don't know if that will verify my account. Click here to proceed. Yes, please proceed. Okay. Click here to continue. We'll see what happens. Checking available license. That should do it. Huh? I got a trial license. I don't. Then the next thing it's gonna ask me is like, you know, like pay for the thing. I don't want to pay for it. Free for the win. Well, then again, you know, people's gonna live and be able to support their families. I'm all for it, but come on. Okay, so since December 5th, that's a month. Plenty enough time. All right, I'll yeah, this is what I was working with in Cuba Studio, now the JMX Studio. Okay, so you know what? It's taking forever to finish building all this stuff, so I'm just gonna end it here. Thanks all for joining my stream, even though I we'll continue next time. See you next stream. I'll post it. I'll post up my next stream probably on Discord and on Twitter. If you're following me on Twitter, just find me at Koyum. That's QOYYUUM. Or I might post. I might post a schedule up on my Buy Me a Coffee. Just follow me there. You can just follow me instead of subscribe. If you subscribe, I'd appreciate that. But if you follow me, you'll get updates. So follow me on Buy Me a Coffee. So buymeacoffee.com, where yeah, where that is. So if you click on that, you'll be able to find my link. And if you follow me there, I'll post my update just so I could show you how it's done properly. All right. So with that, let's end the stream. Thank you all. See ya. Actually, how do you end the stream? There's no ending the stream here, right? I'll just end the stream here. Bye.